Hello everybody, I'm not Kirsty Meakin and this isn't Neo Nails. Today, I'm going to attempt to do some nails. So, as some of you might know, and probably most of you don't, on the 15th of September, which is actually this weekend, I'm doing Kirsty Meakin's nails. It's for charity. It's also in competition with Chris, can't even say his name without coughing, Kitchen. Yeah, Chris Kitchen organised this crazy thing and I'm stuck doing nails. Now, Chris has had a lot of, how should we say it, training from lots of different nail techs for the past 6 months or something like that. And he's been trained at home. He's got like a hand like this and he's been trained at home and he goes and gets one-to-one training with loads of people. He knows loads of different people in different salons. And I know some of the people that he's been getting trained off and they're very good. And he is me. I haven't done any training whatsoever. Tell a lie, I once picked up a brush in here and I did one nail and it was horrendous. So I thought that as it's this weekend and I don't want to let Kirsty down, I'm going to just attempt to do some nails. Now I've got this hand that we've been actually using today. I've glued tips onto it and I'm just going to see if I can do this. It's probably going to go really badly wrong. So I thought what would be funny is if I record it. Such an idiot. And let people see me do this. Bear in mind, I haven't had a shave in a few days, so I look a mess. And I honestly have, apart from watching Kirsty's videos, making these videos, I'm really sorry that Maxidesian liquid always gets to the back of my throat. I'm just going to give this a go and I'm going to try and do my best and see what happens. So, yeah, this is going to be weird. Very strange. And I'm also being my own cameraman here as well, so bear with me. So, what I've done is I've got a Neo Nails round number 8 brush, as you can see here. I'm going to get rid of that. I have some crystal clear and some natural beige. I've got a couple of glitters because it's a purple theme that we're doing for this these nails. I'm actually going to get some purple acrylic out as well. This one is called Paradise Marble. Oh, that's not good. It's a marble. We'll see. So look, what I'm going to do here is firstly I'm going to just do one nail in natural beige, because I need to sort of get into the flow a little bit. Then I'll try doing one with some coloured acrylic and I'll encapsulate it. And then I might try and do something with some glitter and some clear and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is so nerve-wracking. I've got a feeling that this is going to go absolutely 100% terribly wrong. So what I actually need to do is, firstly, put on a sculpting form. Now, one of the big problems about using hands like this is the forms don't stick to them. So, if it doesn't stick properly, I might just do it on a tip. But we'll see. So, firstly, I'm going to take a tab off the back and place that there. That doubles the thickness. Oh, look, I couldn't even get that right. Should we take that off and start again? Right, so what I'm going to do... God damn it. This is horrendous already. I'm going to scrap that. Okay, take two. Oh, Jesus, this is awful. So, firstly, we're going to get a form. And we'll take the tab. And what we'll do is we'll put the tab right here. What that does is it doubles the thickness here, which is where you're going to probably place most of your acrylic. So then we need to just shape this a little bit. So we're going to... Oh, this is really difficult when I'm in very tight. I think I should zoom out slightly. I didn't want to miss too much, that's the problem. We're going to wiggle this between our fingers, like Kirsty always teaches us to do. And then I'm going to close the end. I need to put this on nice and tight underneath the nail, and then I'm going to close underneath and then close here. Oh, they don't stick. It doesn't stick. It just doesn't stick at all. Oh, this is going to be horrendous. So what I'll try and do is, I'm going to try and do it so that it does stick a little bit, but I think what I'll probably do first is I'm actually going to put a layer of clear down, which is what Kirsty always tells you to do. I mean, I'm not doing a long nail here, I'm just going to do something short. I'm probably going to go to like 1.5 or something. So I'll still put a clear layer down, and hopefully that'll hold in place. So firstly, what I'm going to do, this is a brand new brush by the way, so I'm going to soak it in the monomer. This feels really weird, like sort of like holding a hand that's not really a hand. I think I might hold it this way, in fact, just so that I can hold the form sort of in place a little bit better. This is going to be horrendous, so I need to dribble off a little bit there. I'm going to go in. I'm just going to bleed that out a little bit. Oh, and it's stuck to the pad. Brilliant. It's stuck. I'll take that off there. And then I'm just going to put that on there. And I'm just going to pat and press, which is what you're supposed to do when you work with acrylic. I'm going to pat and press it into the correct shape. Now I'm using max adhesion, so this is going to give me quite a bit of time to make sure I get this pretty right. Now, as you can see, it was sticking to my brush there, so I'm just going to clean that off, because you do have to keep quite a clean brush when you're working with acrylic. So that acrylic now is attached to the nail as well as the form. I think I've done an okay job there. This isn't the worst thing in the world. Kirsty will probably be crying by the time I get to this stage, but it's fine. It won't be the first time I've made her cry. Not that I have to make a habit out of it. Try not to anyway. So we've got the clear bit down, okay? Nobody's died yet, so everything seems to be okay and in frame everywhere. So I think what we should do now is go for the colour. Now, here's the thing, right? Normally when you're working on a hand that has circulation in it, you would probably do this bit first. And then that bit, because the heat, this is Kirsty talking, not me, the heat from your finger, from your body heat, oh my nails are minging, would make the acrylic set faster. I think I should put a pinching tool on here now. I'm gonna put a pinching tool on. Just oh no! I shouldn't have put a pinching tool on yet. Ah! Everything's gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. It's okay, this is only the thin layer, so it's fine. I'm not going to pinch anything because that might just ruin the whole lot. But, yeah. Oh, God, this has gone wrong completely already. Where's my brush gone? There it is. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into the acrylic and I'm going to bleed out the back of the bead. And I'm going to come to the edge here. I'm going to clean off the brush and then I'm going to tidy this up. I'm going to make sure that I get the structure right, because that's the important part, is making sure that you have your structure right. I'll just clean up all those little bits there. And I think I'm probably going to have to put another piece on the end there, because what I did was I put way too little. I'm just going to have to fill in some gaps. I need to bleed out that back. Oh, it's all going wrong. Just get that off there onto there. I think I should have done this on a human. Like a human being. You know, do you know what I mean? One of those, like a person. Because I think it would have been so much easier to do this on an actual person. I mean, I'm going to get to do that at the weekend of Kirsty. She's going to hate me. But, to be honest, it's all in aid of a good charity, which is called Beautiful Minds, which Chris Kitchen set up with the help of other people, I think. I don't know if he did it all himself. I'm not 100% certain. But basically what Beautiful Minds is to do is to help people within... It's people with mental health problems, but strictly what they're trying to do is help people within the beauty industry, which is why it's called Beautiful Minds, and it's aimed at beauty people. And I think it's really good. That's a fantastic thing that they're doing, and hopefully they're going to raise a lot of money. I don't think they're going to raise any money from my skills, but you know, I bet you've seen worse. Okay, so right, I want to look at this from the side a little bit. Okay, that's awful. So what you can see here is that is shit. That is pretty shit as well. It doesn't have an apex. Now, if I've learned anything from Kirsty, apex is very, very important for strength, and it has to go in the back third of the nail. So I am going to put in an apex, which goes there. Get off me brush, fool. And I'm just going to sort of pat and press into there. Now, what you should all know is that this thing that I'm doing with this thing on the weekend, it is a competition, right? And like I said, it's called Adam versus Chris. I'm not going to lie. I'm not good at this, right? As you can see, I'm not good at this. In fact, I'm so bad at this. I don't know if anybody can remember the Bird Box challenge that we did. I think Kirsty's Bird Box nail was better than this. Now, if you don't know what the Bird Box challenge was, she did nails blindfolded. So, I think she can do nails better blindfolded than I can with plain sight. That's awful. Truly, I think it's going to be easier on her, actually. I actually do. I think what I'm doing here is actually quite difficult. Now let's have a look, see if we have any apex in there. Right, let's have a look. I mean, I sort of have an apex in there. I just feel that it's not enough. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put some more. And I'm going to brush down there. And I'm going to push there. That's not what it needs to do either. What? Oh God, this is horrendous. Oh. Okay. Right. I'm gonna leave this one at that. I'm gonna leave it at this, right? And I'm gonna fix it when I file it. It's like when you're filming and there are problems, you say, I'm going to fix it in post. That means post-production. So like when I'm editing. So we'll fix it in post. It's not terrible. It is terrible. It's terrible. That is awful. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's verging on the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to